This girl was probably doing the Walt Jr., where you have one foot on the gas, one on the brake.
But Dad,
that's not how you do it, son. He's like, Dad, that's how I do it. And it's like, this isn't breakfast.
Driving one of those fucking canes down there. God,
funny enough, that's actually how she sounded when I talked to her.
That's what they all sounded like. That's that Portuguese accent. Yeah,
exactly.
That character sucked. Everybody hates on Skylar. Walt Jr., kind of a dickhead sometimes.
Yeah. Why don't you just die already? Oh, fuck, man.
I should have aborted you.
Skylar kind of got on board at one point, didn't he? Did she? Am I crazy?
It was almost like she tricked him, though, because she's like, I'm on board. Let's do it. And then she gave that one dude like $1 million to pay off creditors. And that's when he's like, where's the money? Spazzing.
Yeah.
But, you know, that was like the saddest, also kind of funny when Walt Jr. sets up that like GeoCities website. And he's like, Dad, look how many people are donating. And they're all having to cheer him on. He's like, that's
having to smile his way through that pathetic moment. I couldn't do it. I'd be like, do you know how much you've humiliated me, son? Not just here, but all over the planet with what you've done right here. There are people in Bangkok laughing at how pathetic I am. My friends are laughing. You don't think I could give money if I wanted money? Did you forget about my friends who are millionaires? I don't want to sink to that level, son. And like start smacking his little retarded ass around. That would have been me. I wouldn't tolerate it. I'd have moved out of the house as soon as I got that lazy hand job at episode 1 for my birthday. I'm going to tell you right now, I'd have left her pregnant and chunky with that crippled kid. And I'd have been off with Jesse living in that trailer until I'd let someone kill him.
First of all, I'm 1,000% with Kyle. The lack of intimacy in that marriage would have me the fuck out. But I'm not with Taylor because Skylar gave that money to her affair partner for damage control to keep her and Walt out of trouble. The IRS was about to come knocking and do investigation, and that was how she was trying to get like the feds out of their life, but it didn't work because dickhead spent it on himself.
All she had to do was consult with Walt about this whole thing beforehand, because Walt happens to be a criminal mastermind with a network of underlings, each one with a different and more necessary skill for this kind of thing. He's got thugs at his command. He's got Mike at his command who can make people disappear. He's got Saul at his command who can fix legal stuff and send the IRS on a goose hunt somewhere while we tie this all together. But you're winning me over.
Initially, I was going to say, nah, actually, she's the expertise when it comes to like matters of IRS investigations. But it's like, legal ones. What I hear is these guys need to be better partners because she is the expert in like IRS problems.
Sure.
And he is the expert. You know, he is the criminal mastermind. So they should have worked together on it.
Yeah,
I never was involved. I'll tell you this: Ted would have used the money to pay off his taxes instead of spending it on himself.
That's what they eventually did. They like forced him to pay his taxes.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they're like, sign that paper. This is you paying your taxes right now. They like forced him at gunpoint to pay his fucking taxes. I've never rewatched the show because all that stuff frustrates me to no end. Because when I see Walt being, in many ways, what I consider a very, obviously he's selfish in the end, but at first, he's defending the crippled son against the bullies. I liked that, and he's always faithful to his wife. He's got that money stored and he's thinking about like providing for them for the future. I admire all those qualities. It's just, I can't stand the family. I can't stand how like not ride or die they are. I need you to be ride or die. Don't you know I've got $60 million in a fucking storage unit? When he gave that speech about how if he didn't show up for work today, a business that could be listed on the Fortune 500 goes under, she should have woken up. It's no different than in like Invincible or something when his annoying girlfriend doesn't understand that he saved Europe today. Your day plans got frazzled. I get it, but maybe he'll fly you to the top of Mount Everest tomorrow. Dress warmly and bring some O2. He'll take you up there right now. You dumb bitch. He is a Superman. Like if my girlfriend's Wonder Woman, I'm going to be so understanding if some dates fall apart. Oh, I saw you fighting the fucking Green Goblin on top of the World Trade Center. Guess you won't be here for frittatas. Like, fuck you. Fuck you.
I would be so insecure if I was dating Wonder Woman. I know damn well she's leaving me for someone who's on her level the moment she can. The little bit of wealth I've gathered. Oh, those people I saved as a lifeguard is real impressive, Woody. That's a fucking slow day for Wonder Woman. And that's my whole life is a slow day for her. I know she's looking to upgrade.
Yeah, dude, what Walt needed was what Walt needed was the he needed the Ozark family around. Where the family in Ozark, he'd be like, son, what'd you do today? And he's like, well, one of these bumpkins threatened to tell on us. And he's like, really? Please tell me what you did, son. And he's like, well, I killed him. And he's like, I'm proud of you, boy. And they're just the worst family on earth.
I love that scene where like he learned how to money launder from his father and then improved upon it through software. I don't know if they went into the details. And mom was very upset. And dad was so proud. that dynamic is fun.
That's a way better show. It's a way better show than Breaking Bad, if you ask me. And really? I like Breaking Bad a lot. Yeah, I think Ozark's better. Breaking Bad frustrates me because of that stuff that we talked about. Like my first watch through it, I guess I was fine with it. But if I tried to do it again, I would be like hard sighing my way through so many scenes where I don't care for Skylar and I don't care for her character and like what she does and that she's not ride or die with him. Because like, I'm telling you, if that was my dad and he was like, son, I'm dying, but I've acquired $50 million in illegal assets. But fuck, how are we going to hide this shit?
do you need me to kill mom? I'm just floating it. I'm just floating it. You know, I know you didn't bring it up.
I'd be down. I'd be like, I'm certainly not turning my dad in. Let's try not to implicate me in this at all, but I'm definitely not going to rat him out and turn on him or anything. What, you're tied up with the cartel, Dad? I better do exactly what you say every step of the way. Yeah. So, because who knows what kind of schemes you're running. Like,
also, the main guy in Ozark never has like a really embarrassing spaz out where like he's kind of in control the whole time. And when I've rewatched Breaking Bad, I have to fast forward through that scene after he causes that plane crash and he's like on a screeching mic in front of the whole school being like, this is actually only the 52nd largest air disaster. It could have been so much worse. Imagine if the seats were full. And he's just like looking
That's
around. All the kids are sad. It's so uncomfortable. Marty Bird would have handled that, dude.
Yeah, Marty Bird would have like donated. He'd have created a charity fund for all the families, and he'd have been like funneling money through it as well. Like he'd have had a whole plan.
Wow,
I never watched the finale.
I've never seen Ozark.
Ozark is like Breaking Bad, except they're money laundering for a cartel. They're a Chicago family. They have to move to the Ozarks in Missouri and start opening up insane amounts of gambling businesses and shell companies and things to move money for the cartel. It's like Breaking Bad, except there's no like long buildup. It's like it hits the ground immediately with like the guy's business partner dying. They immediately have to move. There's action right away.
First episode or second episode, they've had to move. And the kids are like, all right, what the fuck? You just moved us from Chicago to the middle of nowhere. You're being all cryptic. You guys are weird. What's up? And he's just like, well, the cartel's forcing me to launder $8 million. And if I don't, they're going to kill us all and put us in barrels. Oh, well, we are all ride or die, Marty Bird, because that's the kind of family that you have. Even though your wife was cheating on you at the beginning, she's going to be ride or die too. Everybody's getting on board because none of us want to be skinned alive and shot in the head and put in a fucking barrel and thrown in the swamp, because that's what the cartel does. Like the first thing you see is the cartel not fucking around. You learn right away that they'll just kill you. They will absolutely just kill you. They have no qualms about that. And so everything going forward is kind of leveraged against that like it's this or that. Anytime there's some like, oh, I don't know, should we hide that money and like beat these guys up? It's that or death. Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. Let's do it.
I like that Marty Bird is never the favorite. In almost any situation he gets to the entire time, he's never the more powerful person. He has to be the more clever one. Mm-hmm. And also, you got to appreciate some Blackhawks fans moving to Missouri and showing them what's up.
Well, our team was better at the time, and it's still better now, only because they're the worst in the league, and we're like the fourth worst in the league.